What up, what up, what up to all my kings, queens, and you motherfuckers in between. On another segment of Tipsy Talk, we are going to be talking about polygamy. What are our thoughts, views, opinions? Are we in one? Will we be interested in one? It's a bunch of questions. So let's dive into this. This evening, we have Kia
Hey y'all.
and we have Mike.
What up?
All right. So let me ask you both. Kia, what
Yes.
is
Whatever you about to
polygamy?
say, yes. Go
Mike, I can go.
ahead. Go ahead.
Let
Kia,
her ask
what
the
is,
question.
you know what I'm saying, Kia? What is polygamy to you?
Oh, that's a good question. See, I don't know. I mean, I feel like for some cultures it's a thing and that's their thing and that's what they do. But then I feel like here it's just a way to be a cheater without calling it cheating.
I mean, if it walks like a duck and quacks like a
We're
duck.
gonna, we gonna take a sip on that? Okay.
All right, what's your take on polygamy?
Polygamy is sharing love between multiple people. But it has to be an understanding. You know? It's just like everybody loves everybody, regardless of their whatever situation. They're just in it.
Well,
What was
according to Google searches, polygamy is the practice or custom of having more than one wife or husband at the same time. And a lot of Americans are not practicing that by marriages. They are just getting into relationships, boyfriend, girlfriends, and they're just running out here, oh, willy nilly with it. And it's like, y'all are abusing this term and y'all are not doing right by this term.
Clock that T, sis. Clock that T. That right there.
Because my thing is, if you are not trying to be committed, but yet you want commitment, but you want to keep seeing other people, I just don't see the point of being in a relationship. That
it's
doesn't make
also
no sense to me.
it's also demographic too. You know, you can break it down by the area you live in or state, by your race, by your age, by the way you were brought up, you know, what you see in life. It's you know, so many factors that go into like how you view the polygamy lifestyle.
Now I do know Utah. Actually, let me back up because Utah, that's that oh, what the fuck is that shit called over there? Mormonism. That's what it is.
Mormon.
Mormonism. They practice Mormonism, but it's almost like polygamy though.
True.
But they keep it in the family.
Yeah. Yeah.
They just
keep it in the family.
They just keep it in the family with the Mormonism there.
Cheers to West Virginia.
Oh.
Yes, yes.
Wait, they getting down like that?
You gotta get the pinky up. You gotta get the pinky up. Mm-hmm.
The West Virginia was crazy. You just shouted out a whole
conversation over.
So now I feel like people from a cultural standpoint of polygamy, because I know for a lot of African culture, that's what they do. But I feel like here people just take that like, all right, so I don't want to be loyal to her and I don't want to be loyal to her. So if y'all let me date both of y'all and it's cool, then we good. And that's how it's going to go. But what if you find that one person that embodies everything that you were looking for in these two people? What do you do? Do you abandon the poly relationship and just be with that person, or do you try to get that person to be involved in it too? What do you do?
I would say, I don't know. That's a tough one because men get bored. but men are also greedy. You know what I'm saying? So it all depends. I don't feel like it's just me. I don't feel like one man will find every single thing that he wants in a one female. Not everything. Now, don't get me wrong. You know, you could find the one and all that. You know what I'm saying? Like she's everything that I've been waiting for, this, that, and the third. There's gonna be something that she can't give you that you will seek in another person. Not saying you will act on it, but it's something that she's not giving you that one other person. And it could be another girlfriend. That's where polygamy could come in, right? And I feel like okay, like you said in African culture, right? But isn't in African culture, it's always the man have many wives, and there's no such thing like the female having many husbands? Or am I wrong?
Now, I won't speak too much on African culture because I don't know much.
From the TV, yeah, come to the
But what I do know is that it's typically showing the men of their culture with the multiple wives.
concubine.
Mm-hmm. But they can't take on extra wives unless they can give equally to all of them. See, that's the part that people leave out. So if you can't emotionally, mentally, spiritually, financially support all these women, you can't just take on other wives. You have to be able to give all of them equally.
Because ain't no way in hell that Nick Cannon is splitting his time up evenly between how many bitches is it? 15 of them? Like, ain't no way.
Well,
ain't no way.
It's not.
And I forgot what it was. That I read when it came down to how it was determined who got to spend time with him. Now, y'all don't quote me, but I think it was like who texted him first or some shit was going to be the baby mama who got to spend time with him that day.
The who texts first is crazy.
Right. Motherfucker be waiting 12:01 in the morning, like, let me goddamn text this nigga. Be the first one.
Right. That's wild. But what if they send a text at the same time?
I guess you got to do a tiebreaker.
What do he do? Flip a coin? He gonna flip a coin because they all said the text came through at the same time.
Fly them both in at the same time. Shit.
Which kid do I like more?
I know, right?
We do a family day. Like, okay, since y'all all text at the same time, it's a family day. Let's go.
Mm-hmm.
I'm done with
you. Might depends on where he at too, maybe. You know, what state, city in.
Yeah, because you know they all over us. So
yeah.
They all over. Now this brings us to what nope, not that one. What is the true meaning of polygamy? Polygamy, marriage to more than one spouse at a time. The most typical forms of polygamy have been, I know I'm gonna pronounce this shit wrong. Polyamorous? No, nigga, polygamy, in which co-wives share a husband, or polyandry, in which co-husbands share a wife. However, same-sex marriage may instigate new forms of polygamy.
That's interesting.
So even in this day and age, polygamy.
Wait, like so the husband got to share a wife?
Yeah, when it is polyandry, that is polygamy where two husbands share a wife.
See, that's a dynamic I wouldn't want to be.
Oh boy, you sound like the rest of these motherfuckers I was talking to today about this topic.
Yes, yes.
Okay, give me two husbands. Sign me up for 600,
Alex. That's how I feel. It's like I can deal with two husbands. They would have to be masculine because I'm not. Anyway, I'm gonna dive into that, but they would have to be masculine men, and it would have to be a closed polyamorous relationship. Like I'm only fucking with y'all, and y'all only fucking with me because I don't have time for that extra shit.
I'm not a sharer. I wasn't good at sharing as a kid. I'm really not good at it as an adult. So yeah, no.
We could have a nice, like a 6 bedroom, 6 bath house. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, turn
I
up.
may want to sleep with one night, the other one the next night, or maybe it might be one night I want all three of us to sleep together. I mean, nobody's saying for them to do anything with each other, but
Now,
You
does
know,
that
I got
mean,
the middle, you got the left, you got the right. Let's go.
all right,
period.
just don't let your dick touch my leg. That's all right.
But Mike, so enlighten me. What is your reasoning why you wouldn't want to be in a polyandry? And forgive me if I'm pronouncing that word wrong,
Just
but
say
in a
poly.
no, because it's two different kinds. It's two different kinds.
Okay, I'm sorry.
So polyandry. So why would you not want to be in one?
Which one is that?
The wife with two husbands.
Um, because that's a tough one. Because I'm more selfish. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm definitely more selfish. I'm like, dude, like she might think you fucking are better than me. I ain't going for that shit. You ain't about to show out on me, motherfucker. Like I'm hitting this shit. She gonna know what I'm doing, not you. Like I'm just, it's just more of a selfish thing. That's what it is.
Mm.
I don't want her to spread her love between me and somebody else. Now, on the other hand, it's like one of those things where I can do what I want to do, but you cannot do what you want to do.
That's a double
Interesting.
standard, though.
It is.
Mm-hmm.
It is very much a
Mm-hmm.
double standard. But that's a man's thinking. Well, I'm not gonna say all men, not all men. You know what I'm saying? But again, that's another thing that's demographical too, though. You got
It's cool
black
if
men
you
the
do
way
it,
they think.
but it
You
ain't
got
cool
the
if I
way
do it.
white men think. You know what I'm saying? Like it's different. Like it's really different.
That's
But me, I'm just
insanity.
I need I need I need a 6 bedroom house with 2 females in it.
Just not understanding why. Because I can't speak on other cultures, but I can only speak on American culture and the numerous conversations I've had about polygamy with people is why is it like frowned upon, or why are women shamed almost for wanting to have more than one partner? That's
It could be their values, the way they were raised. It's just, you know what I'm saying? It's so much different shit.
So the women gotta have the values and the morals, but the men don't. They could be thotty bodies.
See,
right.
they go that
Like,
double standard thing though, man. It's just, and then, but
Mm.
also think about this, right? Now, although you might not care what people think about you, but some women do. Some women don't want to be looked at as a hoe. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to be looked at as, she just lose. Oh yeah, she fucking this nigga and this nigga at the same time. And then like your family looking at you like, what the fuck are you doing? And then if you have kids, how do they feel it? Do they follow in your footsteps? It's just so much shit that goes into the poly lifestyle. Like so much. I was in one. I was in a poly relationship. And that
yeah.
shit, but let me tell you how it went down. And not just because my game, but let me tell you how this shit went down. I was dealing with this girl for like, I don't know, maybe 15 years, like off
Damn.
and on. We stayed friends. You know what
Was
I'm
this
saying? We hooked
Chloe?
up
I'm
every
just
now and
playing.
then. Hell no. That was shit. That was like, there was 24 years next month. Shit, man. Man, I feel old. So, but no, but it gets interesting though. So we were like really feeling each other almost to the point like, well, you might well say it was love because of, the timing and our situation. But anyway, that's when I started dating this new girl. And I asked the first girl, and I was like, listen, I'm dating someone now. Would you be interested? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like being a threesome, but like for the long run, not just, fun. And at first she was like, she was like, no, I'm not interested in it. But then when I met my new girl, she was bisexual. So she was okay with shit. So now I got these 2 females who love me to the point where they're willing to come together like I walked in the house one night and they were upstairs in the room, R. Kelly playing, black light on, other lights off, like ready to get it on. I walked in the door and I asked my girl, I said, "Oh, I said, you got a friend?" She said, "Yeah, did you see who it is though?" I was like, "Nah." So let me go take another peek. I looked, it was the first girl. They done talked behind my back and got together with each other and was like, basically, "Hey, we want to be with you." Like, cause they didn't want to lose me. I know it sounds like I'm just boosting myself up, but seriously, they didn't want to lose me. So they figured they would come together and fucking like we'll all be a happy family. Dead ass serious. That shit was it was lovely for like a week.
Not it lasted a week.
Just a week?
But see, the thing is, because they got jealous. The new girlfriend was really jealous. I guess she kind of brung the old girl into, as a patch. You know what I'm saying? And it didn't fucking work out. It didn't work out. We were having like our first night, like we were having sex together, and then my new girl, she passed out. She was drinking. So me and the other girl, we were on the floor. You know what I'm saying? We started getting it in, and old girl, she motherfucking woke up and caught us. She was like, "What are y'all doing?" I was like, "Shit, we getting it in." She was like, that's not what we about to do." I was like, at that time, I knew what time it was. And then the second time, we was all playing around, and I was like fucking the second girl. I was like drilling her shit in all kinds of positions. And
The drilling is crazy.
yeah, for real, for real. And then like for goddamn. And then so anyway, the first girl, she got mad or whatever. So she left out the room. And next thing I hear her car starting up, she left the whole driveway. So I'm like, shit, what the fuck you want me to do? So, girl, we continue to fuck. Well, I was like, damn, maybe I should call her, you know what I'm saying? See what's good. I'm still in the pussy. Nigga done took his cell phone out. And I'm calling her while I'm still up in it. She not answering the phone. She come home. I go downstairs like naked as fuck. Old girl was like, "Oh, y'all still up there fucking?" She was like, "The dick's still hard." She grabbed my dick, pulled it to wipe the juices off, was like, bam, all over my face like that. And I was like, damn, that's when I knew it wasn't gonna work. And Jasmine, guess who it was?
Who?
The new girl. Guess who it was?
No.
You've talked to her before, honey.
Listen, we're not gonna talk about how this memory is set up.
Well, her name is Kayla.
Lord Jesus.
She called you on your phone one day. Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Things are coming full circle now, huh?
Yeah, yep, that's her. So anyway, that was my whole situation like this. It didn't
see.
Tipsy Talk is always dropping some exclusive tea. Y'all gotta cut this out.
Now, so I'm like you, Mike. I think that's probably anybody who will say they want to be in a relationship with two people that's the opposite sex of them. It's being selfish. I'm gonna call it what it is because I'm like, can I really share somebody that I potentially love? Like, can I not get jealous? Like, I don't. And I say this because I had a threesome with this guy that I really, really liked. And granted, him and her, they were both giving me a lot of attention. But when it came to him fucking her, granted, how was we positioned? Because we were 69. So regardless, I felt some type of way. I was the girl who got up and left. And them calling me.
What? Damn.
You was the leaver.
Right?
It's I can't. No.
So you was putting it down and she wasn't doing what she's supposed to.
Just I was in my head for sure. I was in my head for sure. Like I can't do that.
But I'm gonna tell you, the thing is like with those relationships, you can't be in one main relationship and then add somebody. You have to be like on a friendship level and then do it, or just like you coming into relationship like, listen, this is what it is. You can't just like me and you in a relationship, I love you, but then we add somebody and we think that we can do it, but then it's like shit don't work like that. You know what I'm saying? Like a band-aid. If your relationship is failing, now you want to do something, you know, to try to spice it up, but that's the wrong way to go. Wrong way to go.
But even if you bring, okay, so even if it's just these three mutual people, they all met, they decided to do this, right? But what if you start feeling one more than the other? Like, what do you do?
I guess that's where, because everybody kept saying this that I was talking to, communication. And I'm like, y'all out here in regular relationships and can't fucking communicate. Like, I'm not understanding. Like, you could communicate more to your homeboys than you can with your bitch. Like, I'm confused.
I mean,
so what you mean it's all about communication?
Yeah. Sip it, girl. Sip that tape.
Like, can we really talk about that? Can we really talk about that? But one moment. There we go. Hey, Tom.
What's up, bro?
How y'all doing? What's going on?
Hey. So as you know, our lovely topic this evening is about polygamy. Let me ask you, what do you think polygamy is?
Are you directing that question to me?
Yeah, because you're the one that came late.
Okay, damn. Put me on the spot real fast. I don't have an answer to that. I'm listening.
Safe.
Say no more. So, apparently, people, with this whole polygamy stuff, it says, according to Pew Research Center, 11% of people in sub-Saharan Africa live in polygamous households, with the highest percentage in Burkina. Listen, I'm gonna fuck these words up, okay?
We're not judging you, boo. We're not judging you.
Burkina Faso or Faso. Somebody in comments will correct me. It's 36%. Mali is 34%, and Nigeria is 28%. The percentage of people living in polyamorous households varies by religion, with Muslims 25%, Christians 3%, the unaffiliated 5%, and folk religions 19%.
Damn. Can you repeat that?
Poof. The religions or the people? Look, the religions or the different.
The names.
Oh, Mike trying to be funny.
We're not doing that again. I'm not going. I am not going through those names again. That is ridiculous.
Sub-Saharan.
Now, what does it say about the United States? It says about 85% of Americans are in polyamorous households.
How many?
I'm just playing.
I was like, damn. I was like, gee.
I was about to say, oh, we failing because we're not even there yet.
I need the goddamn shit.
Oh my goodness. I'm sorry. I just had to throw that up in there. So while we are on our learning venture here, there is actually three different types of polygamy. And I'm actually trying to get that pulled up here for us. I have all these damn tabs open.
What does that fuck sign saying about the
Oh, that too. So there's different variations to that. So it says respectfully fuck. One has no U. This one has a big U, and then there's one that has a little U. And then it says psych disrespectfully. So I know we're getting off topic, but that I did that when I was in a mood where people were saying how they were going to support me, and when time came, they didn't support me. So it was basically saying fuck you, whether you were going to support me or not, because I'm still going to thrive whether you are there or not. And while I'm thriving, you can just watch me from afar. Yeah. Yeah.
That's
You
the
know,
motherfuckers
I
in
like that.
between.
You need to make that a Hallmark card.
Right?
I'll put it on a t-shirt. I'll wear it tomorrow.
So yeah, when I be in my little moods, I could get some good artwork out. Hot
That is
damn it, y'all.
some good apparel. No lie.
Hell yeah. Yeah. Hats, shirts,
Yeah.
Y'all,
Baby,
bumper
I got all
stickers.
the vendors, baby. You can make sweatsuits, suits, dresses. I got you.
I'm done.
Damn.
Y'all, I cannot find my tab. I cannot. Oh, there we go. There we go. Maybe I should have came up a little bit more. Hold on.
We got bills to pay. Let's roll to a commercial.
Not the commercial break.
Take us out.
Damn, nah, for real, because I wrote
Not
down that
the
there's three
commercial
different
break.
types, but I do not have my goddamn tab on the three different types. Well, actually, I guess we already went over two of them, which was the polyandry, which is where there's a wife and two husbands, and then the polygamy. I don't know. Listen,
But I
I
think
know
the
I
men
went to
can't do
college,
the
but that don't mean much of shit. Okay,
men
when it
can't
comes
do it
to
because the masculinity battle. That's what that is.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
It's the
I'm
battle
feeling
with the
it.
titans. Like you ain't gonna act like you slinging horse dick better than me. Yeah,
yeah,
not gonna work.
that's okay. We're just gonna move on to the next one because I'm pretty sure a lot of people don't know this. Then again, y'all might know this, but I'm going to ask and see what your answers are. Mike, do you think polygamy is legal in the United States?
I think it is. I don't think about the marriage part though. I think like I don't. It might depends on what state too. You know, different states have different laws. So I'm really not sure, but from what I've heard, it's like illegal to like marry two people.
Okay, okay. Kia.
Yeah, I'm gonna agree with that. It probably depends on what state you in. I feel like some of them will probably be like, yeah, and then some of them are like, yeah, no.
And Tone, what do you think?
If it was part of their religion, I think they have to honor it if they come into the United States and becoming a citizen. If that's part of their religion and that's what they believe in, I mean, their lifestyle, that's their lifestyle. What the government got to do with the way they live.
So, are y'all ready for this?
Yep.
So, polygamy is the practice of having more than one spouse at the same time. Polygamy as a crime originated in the common law and is now outlawed in every state in the United States. Polygamy was declared unlawful through the passing of Edmund's Anti-Polygamy Act of 1882.
Damn, it
Oh,
dates
they
back
got a
that
whole
far,
act against it?
right? Damn, Section 3, Verse 2. God damn, bro.
That's
Man,
before our ancestors could read.
right? For real. Damn.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So it
Okay.
don't matter what state. If you are part of the United States, it is illegal. It is illegal, no matter
Damn.
which way
They
you
wrote
want
that
to put
shit.
it.
They wrote that shit in stone, like literally.
Wow.
Fucking stone.
That's probably why they got them called side pieces today.
Mm.
Twist the
Now,
words around, right?
Wordplay.
Yep,
now
exactly
they
what happened.
say polygamy is so illegal because the situation can result in higher rates of violence, crime, and social instability, as men may resort to aggressive or criminal behavior in order to secure a wife. By prohibiting polygamy, governments aim to maintain social order and minimize the potential for conflict and unrest that could stem from this practice.
Wow, it sounds legit, but you can't stop the shit though. There's nothing you can do to stop polygamy.
So,
In other words, I guess you can't have nothing on paper. You can live the lifestyle, but you can't have it on paper.
Mm-hmm.
but let's be so for real. Americans is petty, okay? You're gonna have that one person that is like, I'm legally married to this person, so it don't matter what you say.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Like, so again, you can't marry multiple people, but you can have multiple people up in your life.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I think that's what it meant by the three different types, open and closed. But what I swear, I know I'm gonna end up finding this goddamn tab and we're gonna circle back to that. But yeah, so it's illegal, and that's why it is illegal. But it's like you can't stop violence from happening. I mean, do you not see the news every damn day? Somebody's
Niggas
goddamn,
kill niggas every day, B.
people
And it
jumping off
don't
of
be over
bridges.
no coochie. It'll be over because you stepped on my 13s and messed them up.
That point.
Yep. Yep. So you gonna outlaw Jordans too? Like what the fuck?
They should be with the price on them.
So let me ask y'all this.
Yeah. Damn.
So outside of supposedly lowering cheating rates, why do y'all think people, why do you think people practice polygamy?
They want more
It's,
than
it's the cheat without cheating.
open love.
Don't say no open love, because they don't be
That
loving
sound
all
like
them
the did
hoes.
it.
They
That
don't be
sound like
loving all
did
them
it.
hoes. Let's be for real. Half of the time, these niggas don't even love the one hoe they sleep with every day that then gave them 17 ashy babies. Like, no, it don't be that. It be, I
17
got
as
some new
babies.
coochie,
That sound like
and
the
I'm gonna make
roaches.
you like her too, so she can
Listen,
live here. And when you don't want to give me no coochie, I can go get her coochie. And then if she don't want to give me her coochie, I'm gonna go get somebody else who want to give me some coochie, and we gonna say she a girlfriend too.
legal cheating. Legal cheating. That's right. But the female's gotta be bisexual.
What was
I
that?
don't use Beijing, and I don't use just for men. That's the reason why my hair ain't turning gray like this wave cap on my doggone head.
Yeah.
Because I'ma stay in my doggone lane and stick to what I know. That right there, that's asking for drama. Yeah,
So
that's
speaking
all. That's
about
all. You're just
now,
asking for
speaking
it.
about cheating being legal, New York done passed the law stating if you cheat on your spouse, oh, hold on, let me look it up. So I don't want to give this information, but you gonna get hemmed up in the state of New York for cheating.
But look,
In
So
California
is
too. California
North
too.
Carolina,
Really?
North Carolina.
to keep it funky, sometimes it could be the female gravitating more to the other female than the male. So the men can get kicked out the shit too, and have the females just like doing them.
So what it is, New York has a Class B misdemeanor law that criminalizes adultery, which is defined as sexual intercourse with another person while married. The maximum penalty is 3 months in jail and a $500 fine. However, the law is rarely enforced.
Jazz, you about to have every New Yorker calling the police. Like, my boyfriend cheated on me. I read the law. He could go to jail for 3 months because he cheated.
I'm gonna call Charleston White.
I'm
Not Charleston White.
done.
That
I'm
dude,
done.
boy.
My boy, he'll find out if it's real or not.
Yeah, he will. He's like the hood Wendy Williams. He was definitely.
The hood Wendy Williams is wild.
We do have one. So North Carolina, adultery is a class 2 misdemeanor, which can result in up to 60 days in jail and a fine up to $1,000.
That's what happened to Fantasia.
I was about to bring that up.
Yep.
I remember that happening to her.
Yeah.
That's when I found out about it.
Me too. Yeah.
Crazy. Hold on. You said there's one out there in Cali?
Yeah.
It's a bunch of stuff in Cali that we don't really know about because we ain't on that side of the world.
Now, this one says infidelity is not a legal crime or tort in California, and it does not carry legal penalties. California is a no-fault divorce state. I don't know why it's talking about divorce, and I said cheating law. But anywho, let's see. Where was I at? California is a no-fault divorce state, which means that neither party has to prove the other is at fault for the marriage ending, including infidelity. However, cheating can still have an impact on the outcome. Okay, yeah. So,
listen, the only reason why I know about California because my little cousin, she was researching some stuff because her baby daddy, and she came across it and was like, "Oh yeah, I can get him because for cheating, because yeah, that's how I found out about that."
Yeah, but do you have to be married though?
Ooh.
How are they gonna prove that you my girl?
If you live in the house with that person and y'all got kids, yeah. I told you, because her baby daddy, he was around here, trying to sprinkle them seeds.
Oh boy.
Planting in everybody garden.
Boy, I'll tell you. Stay in your lane.
Oh yeah. So they claim people practice polygamy for religious or societal reasons, including stability, safety, companionship, economic resources, reproduction, and love. In some cases, people are also polyamorous, meaning they have the capability to love more than one person. In these cases, they may seek to marry their partners to show equal love to each.
It all sounds legit, though.
It sounds like something out of a trailer park. Sound like a trailer park situation.
The financial part is true, right? The security part is true. I forgot what the other ones was, but few of them made sense.
It was stability,
something that was made up.
Safety, companionship, economic resources, reproduction, and love.
The love part, but everything else you said.
But the love part, it is there because a person can love more than one person. An example, I love my mama and my daddy. I love my sister and I love my brother.
Whoa.
But that's not the same type of love, though.
Hey, but wordplay. A person that can love multiple. I didn't say I wanted to marry none of them right there, but I do love them.
But that's
R. Kelly said he wanted to marry his mama.
But that's what polygamy is about, though. Polygamy is about the marriage between these individuals. That's what it's supposed to be about anyway.
But these right here, the way they put it together right there, they just pacify some damn body that just came up with some BS.
Exactly. So they just gave a fancy word to cheating.
You know what? You've been hanging out with Jaguar Wright.
Entanglements at their finest. That's what that is.
Well, she is slapping.
They're hanging out with Jaguar Wright is wow. That's wild.
What that is.
But I'm just saying, like, if you get tired of the one person you've been with for whatever amount of years, then you could just decide, like, okay, look, we gonna bring this other girl in because she loved me, I love her, and I want you to love her too.
That's that Band-Aid.
And now I ain't got to sneak out in the middle of the night and tell you I'm going to put gas in the car and I'm over there beating her cheeks. I can just beat her cheeks right here.
That's the situation I was in. Damn, straight up.
So with the different types.
Cheek clapping, cheek clapping, cheek clapping.
I honestly, y'all don't know where the fuck I got 3 different types from. I know I got it from online, but I don't know what happened to that tab. But I do know 2 of the 3 is open and closed. Now, I honestly, again, do not understand if you're going to be in an open polyamorous relationship, then what is the point of committing?
That part.
That makes not one sense. Now, I can did I say it earlier? Yeah. I can get behind a closed polyamorous relationship because I'm fucking with y'all fucking with me. And I ain't got to worry about shit. Now, with these open relationships, okay, it's you and 2 other people. And your 2 other people got other people. And then their other people got other people. And 9 times out of 10, motherfuckers ain't strapping up. So now you got to worry about if you got syphilis, AIDS, the bumps, the mumps.
Well, you know what that is now? That's just carbonation now, nature boy.
Mm.
Ain't that's what it was? Because nature boy was humping the women, the men, filming it, giving everybody babies, herpes. That's just carbonation. That's all that is. That ain't poly. That's carbonation right there. That's a big orgy. That's what the Romans used to do. They called it a Greek bath.
See that word commitment that you were saying, Jazz?
Mm-hmm.
You know, how is it commitment if, you know, this, that, and the third? Tone, that's wordplay right there. The commitment word could be wordplay. How do you look at it? Exactly. Everybody got different opinions and views of what commitment could be. So what I think is commitment, you might not think is commitment. See what I'm saying?
I believe you.
But what are you committing to?
And
Two
see
people.
that right there, that comes in so many doggone different ways.
Mm-hmm.
You're just committing to your sexuality of just wanting to be humping.
You can be. It can be that. You can be committed to those 2 individuals. You can be committed to a whole lot of bull crap. But it's the words that they be using to make it seem like it's right. Where was all this? I don't remember none of this right here. Grandmama and granddaddy was talking about any of this stuff right here. They just went off and did what they did and came back to the doggone house. And if anything was brought back to the house, then the other person knew where they got it from. And then they just dealt with it inside of the home.
Mm-hmm.
Now, these days right here, it's all over the doggone place. It's
yeah, because
scary
back in the day, they just wrote songs like "Hello, Shirley, this is Barbara."
They did some wig snatching. They just didn't put it in history.
I agree with that.
I'm gonna just say like this right here: Aretha Franklin and Respect. You don't think she beat somebody behind before she made that song?
Of course.
I think she beat the man and the woman behind. That's just my thought of it, because
and
you think about
this.
Her and Tina Turner was around the same age, so I think they really believed the same laws. But see, we didn't. All of that kind of stuff wasn't documented.
No, because there was no such thing as social media.
Exactly. That's the reason why I like, hearing it today. It's like, what kind of religion is that? That's the first thing I thought about when I first heard that word. What type of religion is this?
Yeah.
Now,
Heathenism 101.
Circling back, because I found it. So the 3 different types, goddamn, of polygamy.
Stay with us. Goddamn.
So the 3 different types of polygamy.
Them peas about to tear you up, Jazz. They about to tear you up.
Girl, go ahead and let Google read it to you.
The P and the LY.
Smart. Use it smart, because that's what the fuck is about to happen. Because I'm not about to put myself through that again.
Bet, because when you looked at it, it said, yeah, I'm not even about to play with them.
I looked it in her eyes. I can't even pronounce that word.
Like, y'all not about to play with me today. Y'all not about to play with me.
Oh my God.
That's why she took that sip all the way to the head. She tried to focus.
Oh, listen. You're not doing the word I need you to do. Why are you being so complicated? God damn. This raggedy bitch. Hold on.
You're under the influence.
Y'all, I think my phone.
She done got tipsy talking, okay?
My phone is trying to work against me right now. And I don't appreciate that. I don't appreciate that.
Jazz, your phone probably telling you you're working him overtime.
Y'all, I'm gonna do this one more time for this word. Okay, all right. Polygyny. Y'all heard that? Polygyny. One more time. Polygyny. Okay, so.
Okay.
Huh? You told us. Shit.
So polygyny is the practice of one man marrying 2 or more women. All right. Then we have, y'all, I don't even know if I was even pronouncing this one right. So we about to find out. And it's going to be terrible if I wasn't pronouncing it right. I probably wasn't.
Sorry, y'all. My dog. Let me put my dog.
I hope it don't take a whole fucking minute.
But how do the men get to have more than one wife, like 2 or more wives, and the women only get to have 2 husbands?
Oh shit! Shut up, bitch. So now we can't speak on other cultures because we don't know what's going on over there in good old North and Central Africa, because they getting down with the get down over there with all
concubines.
Households.
Concubines.
Now, polyandry, not that you done change pages on me. I don't have time for y'all shit today. I don't have time. I think polyandry, that's the one with the
2 husbands.
Yes. Where the wife can marry 2 or more men. Damn. And then there was another word that was on here for group marriage. And it's like
carbonation.
Oh. Goodbye.
She gonna let that one go right there.
Nah, she ain't. I'm about to steal that shit.
So let's see how we pronounce this last one here.
Oh shit.
Yeah. So I was saying polyandry, right? And I'm not about to repeat that first one because yeah. I forgot how to pronounce it already. But this one here is group marriage. This is what they be doing in Africa, this group marriage one here. Okay. All right, class. let's hear this one.
Polygynandry.
Sound like pollution to me.
Polygynandry.
Okay, shut up.
That sounds like a coochie infection.
So
damn.
Polygynandry, whatever the fuck, that's group marriage. That is group marriage. So again, we have the one where the man marries 2 or more women. Then we have the one where it's a woman marries 2 or more men. And then I guess group marriage is just everybody.
My husband like your wife, and I like your husband, so we all were just gonna come together in this house. That's what that is.
I mean, I
live
guess
separately or
polygamy falls
together?
into the lifestyle at this point because that's what it sounds like there. Hold on. So, y'all want to know what the Bible says about this?
Oh boy.
It's wrong.
For all my religious people.
It's about to be interesting.
Oh, I thought that was funny. I said, oh, of course people were searching that because why wouldn't they? Damn. All these
You know, that's
times.
a Mac. That's a Mac searching that, because he gonna be like, back in the Bible days, baby, Saul had more than one wife. So if God wasn't against that, he ain't gonna be against this. You hear me? That's what that is.
Because
But see, the
listen,
only thing about that right there, we don't know what continent that was when it was supposed to be put in the Bible.
I mean,
The country that was.
if you,
But we only know about Americans because that's what we live. But the Bible was worldwide, so you don't know what part of the world that they probably approved of that back then versus the other side of the world.
I mean, I have not read the Bible through and through, but to my understanding, where a lot of these events took place is in Africa. So it's safe to say that this happened on that continent.
Okay.
With woolly hair and all that good jazz and stuff. And
well, wait. It was more than just, hold on. It's some white people over there too now.
Yeah, we ain't talking about them though. So what is
when you say Africa though, they in Africa. and she was born over there.
So what does the Bible say about polygamy? New Testament, there's 3 passages in the, what is that, pastoral. Y'all don't, like I said, I have not read the Bible.
Those P words.
It does have a P in it. It does have a P in it. Epistles. Anyway, moving along. This is 1 Timothy 3:2, 1 Timothy 3:12, and Titus 1:6. States that church leaders should be the husband of one wife. This has been read by some Christian, dominations as the prohibit.
Them peas is lighting you up tonight. They is lighting you up.
Prohibited? Is that what you're trying to say?
Not that word. Prohibition of polygamy. There we go.
Oh, God, man.
And another sip she took.
Boy.
Them peas ain't gonna stress my good sis out tonight. We not gonna do that.
Where, man? Golly.
So, according to this little excerpt here, the Bible frowns upon polygamy, but wasn't Babylon being referenced as the land of the whores?
It was
the wrong person for me. I have
it
no
was
idea that one.
Harlots. Yep.
It was. It was. It sure was.
And today it's called Vegas.
Mm-hmm. Don't do that.
Ooh.
Cause no.
Now hear me out. I know I said I will only do it if it's a closed relationship with 2 masculine men. Now I don't mind being kept. Okay. So if I could be in a closed poly ship with a man and multiple women, and like I don't have to ask for nothing, that I can and get dick like once or twice a week, I'll be okay. I'll be okay.
That's easier for you to say now. You never know if you're in that situation too. But if I know Jasmine,
Toby just
that
go
could be
find
true.
out.
If I know Jasmine, that could be true.
Listen, okay, because
I can see
the
Jazz
way
getting tired of that right there, and she's gonna start cussing, raising sand, and the whole
no,
thing gonna be out the window with her and her bags.
the
I
reason
can
why
see
I can
that
say
too.
this is because
I can see that too.
I can see me taking a drink on that
Me
y'all ain't
too.
shit.
one. It sounds good while you said it, but you know, when things get rocky and that boat starts shifting, I
Nope,
think Jazz
because
gonna be out.
that's when communication comes into play. That's when I need to have a talk. Hey, yeah, I know what we discussed previously, but it's probably gonna be dick more than likely because I'm not getting adequate dick. I need to bring in another party. See, communicate.
But that tone of voice not even gonna fly. That tone of voice, nobody ain't listening to you. That's not the tone
Why?
of voice that you. That's not the tone of voice that your ass be using. I know better.
So the
I
thing
know
is,
better.
you basically just started something and now you're adding something because you said, I know we discussed this and this, but now you changing shit up from the jump. Mm.
It's not from the jump because we're gonna say over a period of time. I happen to get bored.
Hmm. I got you.
She gonna be like, you ain't clapping these cheeks enough, so I'm about to get a clapper to come clap them. Hello, lights on.
Like right in front of you too. Like you want to stay, you want to go.
Why does right here sound like a couch confession?
Take notes. Take notes. Take notes.
Where's my pencil? Look at that, she's sipping again.
She's
One of
under
these
the
lives gonna
influence.
have it.
Now listen now. Now that's
we
not
are. We are
that's
listening.
not saying that I'm not going to work because I have to work and make my own money. But the fact that you have enough money to take care of multiple women, as long as I am kept,
Kept.
I can make some sacrifices, you know?
So then what is it all about then? What is the foundation?
Security, so protection, a provider.
Oh, so you reading the definition of what you said earlier, word for word, right? Security, protection, financial stability, companionship. The P word. The P word. Polygamy. Oh.
Jed, don't let him
Again,
coerce you into that now.
no, because again, I did say earlier, I can be in a close, whichever P word it is, with me and two men, okay, two masculine men, because I'm selfish and I want to be the center of everyone's attention. So that's just is what it is. But anyway,
and that's how it is on the flip side too.
But listen now, what I'm saying. If he's throwing money and I'm not getting as much attention, it's fine at that moment. But over time, I'm going to need that attention. And if you can't give it to me, then we're going to need to revisit this topic. Okay. I'm either going to need to bring in Deshaun or I'm going to need to go.
Answer this right here. What do you call that right there? Would that be called a divorce in that right there term as well?
That's a good question.
Could you just divorce the one person that's causing the trouble, or you have to divorce both of them?
You know what I just thought of? Like when it's like if people were legit doing this as like a marriage contract, because in the United States you could only be legally married to one other person. So do you think people are actually like making up contracts and like these are the terms and conditions when getting into this poly ship?
They probably are. Like they got them doing NDAs. Yep.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Do you think they be having prenups?
Probably.
Now, how the fuck would that prenup go?
Why would that be relevant across the seas? That sounds like some United States stuff right there.
West Virginia? Oh no, that's family and family. Never mind. West Virginia's family.
The West Virginia is wild.
Listen, the views of the panelists are the views of the panelists and not under the influence, okay? What's coming out of my mouth is the views of under the influence and tipsy talk, okay?
Disclaimer. That's the disclaimer, yo. That's a disclaimer.
Jazz said, because you're not about to have the whole West Virginia coming after her. No, ma'am.
Hey, it reminds me of what's on the back of my shirt.
Oh,
What's
God,
that?
Wait a minute, I'm gonna just take it off and show it to you. Because if I say it, you ain't gonna believe it.
I'm scared.
God, I'm scared.
Again, these are not thoughts, views, and opinions of under the influence.
Okay.
Again,
y'all talking all that trash about Virginia
if
now.
y'all do want that on a t-shirt or a hat or some shit, we can make that happen.
They're gonna come after y'all.
Mess with me.
You know what?
Mess with the whole trailer park. That's
Tony, I need you to log out. Log out and go to bed. It's time for you to go to bed.
I just got out the corner.
Night.
I just got out the corner.
Yeah. This shirt really say that shit. Yeah.
And I'm wearing it. And I wear it and I want somebody to say something. Say something.
Not you wear it with pride. I'm not.
Look here.
Log out.
That's one of my jokes. The jokes that I make go for black folks and white folks. Matter of fact, one of the jokes that I use on a regular basis, I know you from the South when you open up your mouth and you missing some teeth. And I'm not just talking about my family members either.
I know one person. I probably may know more than one person, but it's only one person that's coming off the top of my head that's not from the South, that's missing a plethora of teeth.
Not the plethora.
Not plethora.
Oh,
not plethora.
You said a P word. You said a word that begins with P.
Wow.
Don't do my good sis. Don't do her. She was like Anita Baker. She was giving them peas the best that she got. Don't do her.
She did try really hard with those P words.
Hold on.
It was like,
did you take another drink to that one too?
Listen, they was putting up a fight, but they did not win the battle, okay?
I don't know.
Didn't, baby.
I think the liquor might be benefiting you right now. Because now you're able to say those words when you couldn't before, but the more you sip, the better you could say it.
Might took you.
You heard what Aaliyah said, if dust yourself off and try again. You heard what she said.
I just want to find out what is that you drinking so we can market that right there for the ones that be trying to talk. It might help them speak.
Damn.
This is Mount Gay Rum.
Speaking of polygamy.
Okay.
We gonna use the alcohol to help the stutterer speak. I'm done. Log out.
Picking that knee.
Oh my God.
Listen, because me and this scream.
The views and opinions on people who attract the same sex are not the views and opinions of under the influence. I got you. Don't worry about it.
Not Mike had to go ahead and do the disclaimer.
I got you. Don't worry about it.
Just make sure when you post this video, you have that in the caption.
I know, right?
No, dead ass. Y'all are wild.
Oh
Wild.
God.
I'm actually
Parental
seeing,
advisory.
oh, apparently polygamy is a felony in some places.
I'm pretty sure it is.
So,
Mhm.
United States,
Mm-hmm.
you already said that already.
No, it's a
I'm
misdemeanor.
pretty sure it is, because somebody gonna catch a felony, because somebody emotions gonna get out of control. They
Mhm.
gonna be Lorena Bobbitt.
Bow,
Mhm.
bow, bow.
Well, I was
Bow,
gonna go
bow,
worse than
bow.
that. I was gonna say Jocelyn Hernandez.
Not Jocelyn Hernandez, not Cocaine Bear.
Damn. 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 Jocelyn. Jocelyn, if you're watching this, the views and opinions from Kia are not the views and opinions.
Listen, she said it. She said it. She said, everybody know I like cocaine. I like cocaine. Everybody know I like cocaine. Ain't no secret.
Ain't
She
that right,
said it.
Stevie? Ain't that right,
Okay,
Stevie?
Stevie.
I don't know if that was for TV or not, but it was said.
You
Okay,
know,
cocaina.
I thought I had this one conversation going on this topic with this one guy because he was like, I've been polyamorous for 5 years and I love it. And so I'm like, okay, because again, they're commenting on the post about this being a topic and your discussion may be brought up. Now, so I proceed to ask him, okay, so how has being in a polyamorous relationship benefit you? Like what is a downside to being in it? And I mean this month, oh, I'm not even on my phone. Hold on. Let me pull it up. Because he gave the most broad, generic answer. And I'm like, what is the point of you trying to have a conversation if you're not gonna be real about some shit? Oh, what the fuck is your name on here?
And I think it's because honestly, people don't really have a clear understanding of what they doing it for. Some, I'm gonna say some, because some people, it's like, hey, I love Jessica, I love Jocelina, so we gonna make it work.
So this was his response to the post. I've been in the lifestyle for 5 years and I love it. But everyone has to remember communication and a solid foundation to be before needs to be before allowing anyone into the primary relationship. And being in a poly, it all depends. This is what it says. It all depends is the poly is open or closed. You have to know your ground rules and boundaries. So boom, I said, why do you feel poly is a good fit for you? What benefits have you gotten from it? What is a downfall or what is discouraging about being poly? Then he responds, no one ever knows if it's going to be a good fit until doing it and finding the right poly for them.
That's that Band-Aid.
Yeah, and I said I'm not looking for broad answers. This is data I'm trying to collect, sir. So, I mean, I just don't understand what is the point of you commenting if you're not going to be open about your shit.
Sound
Well, it's like the guy I told you I talked to on Instagram who does the master classes. Like he has master classes teaching men how to have successful poly relationships. And he was married. He has a wife, like they're legally married. And then he, I guess, caught feelings and fell in love with another woman. And he brought it to his wife. And she was like, well, I understood that he was in love with this other woman. And to not lose my husband and what we built, I allowed it. So then this other woman came in and he got the wife and the other woman pregnant at the same time. So they both gave birth at the same time. And they now, their family dynamic, they call it the tribe.
Is he getting paid for that? To teach
I
the
don't
class?
I don't
Oh,
know, but he's doing master classes. They write ebooks, like the wives write books to explain it to women, and then he writes books to explain it to men on
Wow.
how to have a successful poly relationship. I was trying to get him to come and be on this podcast with us today to talk about it, but I guess he didn't really want to get into it because he do master classes and stuff. Like he's the Oprah Winfrey of the poly.
Mm.
But
So he's the
yeah.
spokesperson for carbonation. Mm.
I love the wordplay.
Yeah,
Very
baby.
subtle.
The carbonation is real. So it was like she was willing because of what she built with her husband, what they had, what they were doing, and she not wanting to get a divorce or lose him. She was like, okay, then you could bring this other woman in. And now they all in just a little polyromantical, trapped in a closet, carbonation fiasco.
That's a big ass closet.
I don't.
What's a big old closet?
But it's like, are you teaching this to people because you feel like it will work? Or are you teaching this for people because y'all trying to build a cult? That's what I want.
Bottom line,
It
like I
is
said,
cold.
she been hanging out with her cousin, y'all.
That's WV.
Mm-hmm.
Dang, I never even looked at polygamy like that. Oh, hell yeah, I'm trying to start me a little cult.
Not a cult.
Y'all are committed to me and y'all need to give me your checks.
I'm done.
Okay.
Because if you look at it, every cult all start with the belief of a person and he gets other people to believe that. So if you believe in that poly is the way and the light and it's a good thing and you're doing master classes, so you're really teaching this, what is that considered?
First of all, I want to know how you're going to be teaching this right here. Where are you living at practicing this? And why you ain't got caught by the law yet?
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. It's against the law.
And if you in the United States doing this, I'm gonna call my boy Charleston and let him investigate this right here because this right here ain't right.
But yeah, he teaches it. He teaches it.
Well,
he teaches it how to be successful.
I want to find out what state he's in if he's doing that behind the wall. Because that sounds like he's behind
I
what
don't
doing
actually. I don't know what state they in, but I'm gonna find out. When I find out, I'm gonna let y'all know.
All right then.
But he
Jaguar.
do it. He got a whole Instagram.
Okay.
He sell ebooks. He got worksheets.
Okay.
He give out homework.
Watch out there now.
Not worksheets.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like the professor of poly.
He recruiting at the same time. And at the end of the day, he's gonna say, take that.
No Diddy. No Diddy.
Oh, Diddy.
I can't read that disclaimer, but I say that right there if I knew how to say it.
I just had questions. I just was asking them questions. I needed to know. Like, I don't want to be in a situation, but I just wanted to know because it's just like,
you know what?
He said they've been in a successful relationship for 10 years.
Wow.
That's a good question.
But so him and his wife been married for 15 and they've been in this poly relationship for 10.
How many other individuals is in this marriage, supposedly?
Well, it's just right now, it's just the wife that he been married to for 15 years. And then I guess because he said he was a businessman, he traveled and he met this other woman. And I guess he fell for her and whatever. So he brought it to his wife, like, listen, I'm in love with, let's just say her name was Consuela. I'm in love with Consuela. And I feel like I love you too. So I'm going to bring Consuela and we're going to be a family. And the wife was like, because I don't want to lose what I've built with my husband. And we've been together so long that, okay, I respected he loved me and her. So she allowed him to bring the other woman, and it's just those three right now. But if you teaching it, you trying to get more people. So I don't know.
See, my issue there is you've been going out of town on these trips and stuff, but it's like how many times you've been going to this one spot to supposedly find this other woman and fall in love with her?
See, that's what I'm saying. She probably was already his business booty call. You feel me? Like he was tapping that every time he went on a business trip, okay? He was busting them cheeks. He like, look, I'm about to just tell my wife this what it is, and that's it. And the wife was like, okay, I don't want to lose you, right?
You gotta be shitting me.
Goes back to what I'm
No.
saying. It's a fancy word for cheating. So what if he go on another business trip? Now he meet Griselda. So you gonna tell them too? I'm in love with Griselda and I love y'all too. So we gonna bring Griselda.
You better do Griselda right too, because you know she connected.
Blocker, blocker,
You know
blocker.
what?
Cocaine godmother.
I'm done with you. I shouldn't have even used the name Griselda.
And I think that's where communication comes back into actually not communication, but does a contract get written up as to what the parameters are for this fucking open relationship shit we got going on? Because that's too much. That's mm-mm.
But
There's
I'm
too
saying
many.
for all of that, why wouldn't you just give him a marriage pass? Oh, y'all know that's a real thing too. The marriage pass is a real thing.
I thought it was called hall pass.
No, they got a marriage pass. So it's like the husband or the wife can use this pass for one night. They get to go be with whoever they want to be with, but they got to come home and they can't talk about it no more.
The fuck?
What is monogamy?
I don't feel like it exists for a lot of people anymore. I'm not saying everybody is against monogamy, because I do feel like there's a lot of people who really be in relationships and they really be loyal to that person. But for the creative ones that like a plethora of things, they come up with these different things. Like poly and marriage passes, and it's just a fancy way to cheat without saying you cheating.
If it walks like a duck and quacks like a duck, it must be a duck. Now, I will get behind that, okay? Because call a spade, okay? If y'all feel some type of way, y'all can leave a comment. I like to tussle. And if I got time, I'll use violence. So, what's good?
Yes, we're not choosing violence.
see how she done went cross?
Just a little bit. But we're going to wrap it up here tonight, guys, for our successful topic of discussion on polygamy. As always, gang, y'all stay sucker free. Make sure to subscribe, like, and share on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. I may get a Twitter. I don't know. I may get a Threads. I don't know. It's one too many social media applications for me personally.
Hold on. What is X?
Twitter.
Okay.
Good old Twitter. But anywho, y'all enjoy y'all's night. And until next time. Peace and blessings.
Peace.